Oh
Oh my god.
That was perfectly
Oh my
fucking
God.
timed. That was fucking epic. Good job, kitty cat. Good
It's
job,
like when you make-
unnamed cat.
It's like when you make a bunch of noise in the other room and your cat is sitting in the dark and it goes to look at you after you made a bunch of noise and it's just like just glaring at you.
That never happens to me, Logan. I never get freaked out by my cat.
If it's the last thing I'll do.
I've never been freaked out by Lewis, but I have been freaked out by one of my dogs before.
Hey, let's all go over to CB2. I'm wondering if the bandwidth will be any better there.
Okay. I'll bring Vega.
Yay.
Okay.
And Clayton didn't bring himself. There he is.
Hey, Shelby sounds better. Do I sound better to you guys?
Yeah, you
Now
sound okay.
you sound exactly the same as you did before, and you sounded great before, so
Oh, well, thanks, pal.
Suck
well-
up.
Quentin's here. Steve's here. I'm here. You're here. Crap. Hold
and
on.
Jesus is all around us.
Oh, Lord.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Change that.
Two.
Also, Quentin, I
Change
have to
that
have a
to a
word with your
cut.
manager. You should not be getting off at 9 o'clock at night. That is
Somebody's-
absolute bullshit.
Somebody had to climb those poles.
Not
All
at
right.
fucking 9 o'clock at night.
All right. I think I have this done properly. So let me
Yeah.
turn
It
off.
just started raining.
Let me turn off Shelby's audio so it doesn't loop back.
Cool.
And here we go.
Oh, that's good.
I like how the balloon stopped.
Yeah,
That's nicely done.
that's for you, Quentin. Happy birthday.
Oh,
Just hit
that
right
was for me.
birthday. No, sorry, Logan. We didn't love you enough to do anything on your stream on your birthday.
But my birthday's in 4 months.
Fuck me.
Yeah,
Seriously.
2022 has basically come and gone.
For me, the year doesn't really start until tax season ends, so
Unreal. I can't believe the time has flown like this and I'm not enjoying it. Hey. Well, how was your day at work for a freaking not getting up till 9 o'clock on your birthday? Also, did you and Trevor like have some kind of like your choice dinner because it's your birthday? I know you had dinner last was like the weekend, but anything tonight?
meow.
Meow. Hey, Sergio.
You know what I learned today? This is not an anecdote. I literally learned something today.
Well, there's a cutscene that just started, so give it a second.
Oh, okay. This isn't a bit. I'm warning you now. This is not a bit.
I'm warning you. This is
I'm
not a
warning
bit.
you with peace and love. Peace and love. No more fan mail.
Look, this is a subway station. I had completely forgotten this kind of transportation existed. You could ride to anywhere in the city. People used to take it to go to work. I used to take it too. Every morning after saying goodbye to my family at home.
I'm glad he's like getting his human memories again.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, Meg.
I remember. I was doing this for them. But they're gone now. It was so long ago. They wanted to see the outside. Does that even matter anymore? What happened to them? What happened to everyone?
I mean, that was when we calculated. It was like 100 million years ago.
It was a shit ton of time ago. Alright, we got her picture. We need to find her. Okay. Memory unlocked.
Look at all those
Tons
potential
of
memories.
Hey, Meg. Quinn says, nothing playing. Thanks for planning for tonight, since I never know when I'm going to get home.
Yeah, Sergio, I replied to it. I mean, hours later, but I did reply to it.
What about cake? Did you get a cake or something?
You get a cookie cake?
Oh,
Or an
sweet.
ice cream cake?
Or a cheesecake?
Oh.
Or an
Or
ice cream
pineapple
cheese
upside
cookie
down.
cake.
Oh
or
my
pineapple
God.
upside down ice cream cookie cheesecake?
Yeah. Now we are talking.
Oh yeah. And a nice
Did
cream
anyone
cake on
sing
Monday.
happy birthday to you and blow out some candles today?
It's in the public domain, so we can sing it on stream.
Yes, we can.
I don't want to though.
We've got graphics for it.
We
Just trying to
can.
make sure we don't miss it.
Logan, do you know the birthday song from Futurama?
What day is today? It's Quentin's birthday. What a day for a birthday. Let's all have some cake.
And you smell like 1, 2.
Yes! Yes!
I will sing the Futurama one.
I knew you would. I was like, all I gotta do is light this fuse, and he'll do the rest.
Oh, yeah. Jam it
And
out.
you
Jamming,
Expertly
jamming
followed
out.
it up with the perfect ending.
Right.
That would be a memory. There's so many books here. The Turing Test, The Ethics of Artificial Intelligence. I remember some of these. Do I have a library? I remember nothing was quite like the smell of books. I remember nothing was quite like the smell of books in the turn of a page. It was a feeling almost like comfort. A book was like spending time with someone.
So remember how we were talking to somebody in that tree level?
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, oh, I love the smell of paint. And then they were like, wait, I don't have a nose. How do I know what paint smells like?
Mm-hmm.
And then remember how the robot guy was talking about how he was trying to transfer his brain into one of the robots, but it failed? And you knocked that robot's head off trying to climb up to the top.
Nice. Zabaltazar, the one that had all like the screens around him.
No.
Oh,
Way back in the beginning when we got the droid.
Oh, okay.
There was like a room, and you climbed up like this little pod, and there was one of these robots next to it, but it was dead. When you jumped on the top of it, his head fell off, and then the droid said, oh yeah, I was trying to transfer my memory, but it failed, and I got stuck in the network.
Yeah, I remember that in that room. Okay, yeah.
I have a sneaking suspicion that that's what happened to the humans. They transferred their minds into these robots. But it's been so long that their humanity is like a distant memory, and they just know they just know being robots. Because 100 million years is a long time.
Quentin says it was a couple billion, so it was even longer than what we thought.
Yeah, even that, like in the entirety of their. What was that? He was running away. But in the entirety of that consciousness's existence, their time as a human was fleeting in 2 billion years.
He was absolutely and utterly useless.
What do you say? I didn't read it.
And dots.
Oh. He's just chilling. So they came running from this way, but that door is closed. So guess what I learned today?
What's that?
Do you know the Vault Boy from the Fallout series?
Yes.
When you think of him, what pose do you imagine him in?
I don't.
What about you,
Thumbs
Clayton?
up.
Thumbs up? You know why he's doing that?
Letting you know that the radiation is habitable.
They do that because apparently this is also where the term rule of thumb comes from, I guess.
Okay.
But if you see a nuclear explosion and you extend your arm out as far as you can and hold up your thumb, if your thumb covers the mushroom, then you're a safe enough distance away. So the reason why the reason why the Vault Boy is doing that is not because he's like telling you everything's going to be a-okay. He's literally Oh, okay, Sergio says the rule of thumb has a different origin.
I was gonna say,
but
it has some other problematic.
Does it?
Yes, roots.
Oh, great.
It is a judge on the size of a stick that you could use to beat someone. Someone
like your spouse.
Not your spouse. Perhaps someone that works for you that may not have a choice whether or not they work for you.
Gotcha. Cruel. Great.
Yes, cruel.
I-
Yeah, is the right response.
So, I think I'm going to go with my rule of thumb. I like it better.
That's actually a neat idea. I hadn't considered that. Yeah, if you can eclipse the mushroom with your thumb, you would probably be a safe distance.
But that's
At
why
least-
the Vault Boy has one eye closed and he's holding his thumb out because he's not giving you a thumbs up. He's checking to see if he's
Oh.
a safe distance away from a nuclear explosion, which
That
makes
would
sense
be-
in a game about a post-nuclear like apocalypse.
That I wouldn't be convinced about that. I would be like that's a neat retcon thing, except for the winking thing. With one eye closed, you would absolutely be like lining it up like an artist.
Yeah.
Like you could also say like, oh, he's just winking and thumbs up, but no, the two of those together are convincing enough that I believe that would be the intention all along.
Sergio says that our audio is coming out really robotic.
Yeah, we jumped from one Discord to another hoping it would improve. I think Discord is just having a rough night.
Do we want to maybe get in a private call and
call?
not be on a server?
Yeah, let's try that.
All right. You're gonna
it'll
have
take-
to. I'll invite.
I'll have to invite Vega.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Where's the one that we used? In here somewhere. I'm not friends with Vega, so you're gonna have to actually do it.
Okay, I can do that. Once I get in the call, I'll bring in Vega.
Okay.
Is there one for all of us? Where's the one for all of us? Now I'm here by myself. Ha ha! Now the stream can only hear me. I have control. And now I'm going to open Discord. I'm getting a call.
Now only I am on stream. Just me. Oh, don't. Shelby's here.
I was coming. Just give me. Oh no. Give me a second.
So, I don't think stream heard it, but when Shelby knocked that robot over, I was cackling.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What?
What the fuck?
What?
What happened?
My controller's not working.
Is your controller dead?
No.
So
Light
this is the
on.
dude we saw running away. Everything's breaking.
Wait, while I get some going. Mouse and keyboard.
So
Where's the
Clementine's
one at
hiding.
Chris? Yeah, she's wanted.
Yeah, when
Hey, I
you
would
knocked
like-
this guy over. You
I'm
just-
trying to meet you, you fucker. Stop it. Stop moving. Stop
No,
moving.
no, I
I'm
like
right
what
here.
you're doing.
I'm right
I
here.
like. I
I'm
like.
right here. Stop it.
Trip him up the stairs. Trip him up the stairs.
You unlocked catwalk. Okay.
Is it because you knocked that guy over?
No, I don't know why. Hey, I'm off to work. See you later. Oh, is there someone in that door? Cautious, the sentinels. They're quick to make arrests for no reason. Don't worry about me, babe. I'm good. You gonna come out? You gonna come out?
Meow.
I don't know what the meow button is.
Space.
I think space is jump.
Maybe V for voice.
No. T for talk. R for R.
E for eh. Steve says, "Hey again."
Hey.
Hey.
Ba-da-ba-da. Oh, I had to switch over to mouse and keyboard because for some reason my controller stopped working.
Hold the jewel button on the controller for like 15 seconds and it'll turn off, and then you can turn it back on.
That's how you turn it off?
Yeah, it's just a
I
long
did
press.
not know that.
It took me forever to learn that.
I was today years old when I learned that. I hate that saying.
Do you mean like the light up button?
The Xbox button, yeah. Properly known as the jewel button.
Button that used to be the jewel button. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
it still is, but it used to
It
too.
also used to be. This is a picture of me when I was younger. Isn't every picture of you when you were younger?
Oh Lord. Hey, all right.
Threw a Mitch Hedberg at you.
I think the picture one is also Mitch Hedberg.
Okay, all right, we're working again.
No, you know what? The picture one I bet is Dimitri Martin. It's got that kind of delivery.
Is that today's date? No, it's the
9.
8th.
Look at me ripping up your couch, motherfucker.
I don't think they care about that.
I think he does.
He has
How to be a ninja.
sweatpants. How to be a ninja. I gotta hear what this guy has to say.
Consider this. Tomorrow, if I replace my arm with another robotic arm, and then the next day my other arm too, and then my body, and so on until I've replaced all my parts and upgraded my software, will I be the same robot you're talking to now?
Did they just drop a what you call its boat thing on us?
Oh, yeah.
What are you talking about?
It's a
Sports philosophy. Ship of Theseus.
yeah.
I've never heard of
Book.
Ship of Theseus. Book of Theseus I've heard of.
The Ship of Theseus is like a thought experiment where you have a ship. It's made of wood, and then you replace one plank, and you replace another plank, and eventually you've replaced every single plank and every piece of wood and every rivet and every nail. But it still says Theseus on the side of it. Is it still the same ship?
The analogy of that is the human body, because your cells regenerate at a defined cycle. The cells die, cells are reborn. So nearly none of the cells that you were born with, I would say that none of the cells that you were born with are still a part of you. They have died numerous times over. So are you still the person you were born as?
It's like a philosophy, like thought prompt.
Right. It's a thought experiment of like, what part of you is you?
It's also how imaginary vision defeated white vision in WandaVision.
That's a lot of visions.
There was like a real vision and then like a fake vision, and then the fake vision thought experiment the real vision into not killing everybody and flying away. There's no place for you, fuzzball. Okay, Ramiel. No, fuzzball. Get the fuck out of here, he said.
I got in a box. Oh, I love it. I'm in a box. I love it.
Who's this guy?
This is very much a cat thing to do.
That newspaper is not even facing the right way.
He's busy, though. What do I want? Laser. You
Okay.
suck, Laser.
That dude is not reading that paper. He is hiding. Knock that guy over.
You just want me to trip everybody. This area is
funny.
huge, like the first area I feel like was. Oh, is this another bar man? Hello? Hey, I'm in your store.
Knock over all
Doing
of the stuff.
shenanigans.
Code 8.
That means-
Wait, look back at it again. It's backwards. Code 8542.
Alright, so it must mean there's something in here I can put a code in.
Or
Ow.
somewhere.
Hey, what was that? 842?
8542. I only realized it was backwards because the C was capital.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Ooh,
Like
look
new
at that
badge.
guy. Oh,
Look
this-
at my badge.
Oh, there he is.
Wish there was an easier way to look at your badge.
I wish there was a photo mode.
Yeah, that would
Look at
be
your what?
very
Oh,
helpful.
badge. I thought you said something else.
Oh my god.
This is a
Clay.
boy cat. I have no way of
Actually-
knowing that.
Let's not do this.
I never get to have any fun. Oh, don't steal jokes from Game Grumps. Oh, don't look at the cat's vag.
Yep.
Surgery
yeah,
24/7. Is that what that said?
Yeah, this is not. Oh, wait. There's. Yes?
The
No?
light's not turned on.
There's actually drinks in it.
That one, the light's
Yes?
turned on in that one.
Come on. Yes?
There's probably not somebody wanting to collect energy drinks here.
Very disappointed. Oh, I think you tuned in at a perfect time, Deidre.
No, you have the full context without hearing all of it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's just how we roll.
It's like that episode of Family Guy where Lois got real fat, and then she got like liposuction and had it all. But and, like
Oh,
her being real fat made Peter like super horny,
Right.
and so
Oh,
like she got real sick, so she got liposuction, got it all taken out, and then the doctor was like, "Oh yeah, we put all your fat in this other room," and they open it up, and like Peter's like naked hugging the bag of fat,
Oh my god!
and he's like, it's exactly what it looks like."
Oh, another conversation. I don't know what our downstairs neighbors are up to. I keep hearing buzzsaw and hammer noises. Well, I guess we need to go downstairs and figure that out.
It's also not you. You're making scritchy scratches and meows.
Now maybe it'll let us do something at the surgery? No, not yet.
Is there something on the wall or like on top of the what's that? There's like a plaque over there. You can't even jump up there though.
Nope, no jumpsies.
Maybe they just say stuff that doesn't particularly pertain to anything you're doing. Can you trip this guy?
You've been in the city below? I had a friend there, Fifi. I haven't seen him in ages.
I don't remember a Fifi.
Walked right through me.
Yeah, he didn't care about that. I like his hat. I had one just like it in Half-Life Alyx.
Lord. There's a ramen shop? I approve.
It's Ram. And
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I used to own a bar. It was the coziest place around here. Until I took a screwdriver in the knee and now it's closed.
oh my god.
Ooh,
God.
hey.
Nice Skyrim reference.
Even if this guy bums me out, he's my only customer. Try not to scare him away.
I think
Don't
I
walk
actually
around with
think
any
that's-
kind of screwdrivers near him. Got
I
it.
think it's great that they put a Skyrim reference in this game. I used to
Game
be an
that at this
adventurer like
point will
you.
be 300,000 years old.
Oh, more than that.
2 billion years old.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
You know, work is work. Slippy, don't lose your head about it.
Is he giving that guy a haircut?
Yeah. Alright. They told me where I need to go.
Why-
Talk with the
why
stylist.
is-
We're gonna try to...
That's somebody's head.
I think he's in the middle of getting his head.
Oh,
He's got a
okay.
screwdriver. I wonder if I can borrow it.
Okay. He took his head out of his body to adjust his aesthetics. Gotcha.
Weird.
I'm sitting here going, why does that robot need a haircut?
I was curious how they were going to play that out.
Can you get into the loft of this place? It's like an upstairs loft. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Memory! But first.
They didn't
Clean up
notice.
more. I don't think they
Good
care when
call.
you make a mess.
Except that one who I kept walking in the white paint earlier and just getting footprints everywhere. Barber Shop was a social hub where people would gather, talk, tell jokes, share secrets. It was a fun place. Even after the humans were gone, the companions kept the shop going. Turns out hair is not a necessary ingredient for a successful barbershop. You say so. I feel like it's an important component.
I like this, like, crawl space here that's big enough for a cat. But if I, Logan the human, were up there, I'd be having, like, a panic attack.
Oh, absolutely. Same. Yes!
Little paw prints on the floor. Haha. What are you going to
Fuck
do
your
about it,
clean floor.
Slippy?
Fuck your clean floor.
What are you going to do about it, Slippy?
Look, he's gonna do a barrel roll.
Fuck you.
Oh, I thought for sure you could squeeze through there. What's that guy doing?
I don't know.
There's a guy on a couch.
Yeah. Shit, there's people there. Okay. Want to make sure I don't... Hey? Ken.
Knock that guy over. That's a cop, too.
Yeah. Peacemaker.
Just like a real cat.
Yes!
Yeah!
Yes!
Fuck you, cop.
Fuck you, Peacemaker. Oh, I'm gonna sit on your chest.
Aw, that's so cute.
Oh, it's so adorable. This is me all the time.
You can't arrest me. Look how cute I am. Hee hee.
Nothing.
Oh, you're purring.
I'm
Oh, that's him
purring and
snoring. Knocked that cop over
So
and took a
cute.
nap.
It was tiring having to trip him up.
Stray really said a cab.
And stretches. Perfect. That was freaking cute. Alright. This looks like a restaurant of some type. Excuse me, sir. Razenput. I tried downloading an aimbot to be the best game, but ended up with malware. I'm
Oh,
not
no.
sure why, but everything seems odd now.
Wait, that guy's name is Rasputin. Does that mean that he's going to be put in a big computer and be in control of warheads? It's also upside down. Oh, that must be the
Yes.
virus.
Yeah, it's his malware.
That was a
I've
Destiny
mastered-
reference, by the way.
Oh, I gotcha. I've mastered every game that has ever existed, but can't figure out how this one works.
Or mind cells.
Am I not seeing the whole picture here?
What's he talking about? Cool?
It's just pool, bro. It's just pool.
If you had a Razer flip phone, there'd be a pool demo pre-installed on it that you could just practice. I wonder if you get a pool badge by knocking all the balls in.
Oh, I've definitely knocked all the balls in on these tables multiple times.
But this one specifically, because that guy was like, how do you play this game?
All the balls in.
Go talk to the guy who was like, how do you play this game again? Yeah, knock this over first, though. Very important.
Gotta clean the
over.
table off.
Knock over Clayton CO2 canisters. Ramen bowls.
Come on. So close. So close.
This is what I came here
Yes!
for.
Success!
Yes.
I even won a dodgeball tournament for spelt's sake. I mean, there's nothing I can't do, so why?
Nah, no. I thought for
You're
sure
an
there'd be
idiot,
something.
Jasm.
Yes.
Damn.
Clayton's gonna fill his soda stream with you knock those on the floor.
Oh, yeah. So many people. I don't know Tonin. I pretty much everything. Okay. That was weird. My favorite drink is oil. What's yours, Mammoth? What'll it be today, little sir? Oh, you're sweet.
His name
The
is
world must
Johnny.
seem gigantic from your little eyes. I wish I could be as tiny as you so I could explore new hidden places. Yeah, I get that.
I don't think you talked to that far guy who's eating WD-40, it looks like. Nothing happening when you tried to. He's definitely
Yeah.
eating WD-40. Real cat content. I didn't see that before. We're here to be a nuisance.
Bonsai tree!
Can you knock it over?
No, I can't get to the top level.
Can you knock all the Lego pegs out of the bottom part and bap them under the fridge?
Oh god, that was me that did that. That wasn't even a cat.
I know. But you were scared that
makes
they were
it
going to come along and make it
sad.
worse.
Oh yeah. Eat it.
I feel like there should be something back here.
I did too, but I didn't see anything.
There's something behind that picture. But it might just be nothing.
It's like just posters.
I wish I could eat WD-40.
Gross. Why? Why would you want that?
Because that guy makes it look so good.
Okay. Okay, that was a jump. Alright, that's the
Is
bar.
WD-40
Oh god, toxic.
edible.
Damn, this
The
place
process
huge.
has low oral toxicity. If swallowed, the material may cause irritation of the mouth, throat, and esophagus. Swallowing may cause gastrointestinal irritation, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, dizziness, drowsiness, and other central nervous system effects. This product is an aspiration hazard. Fine, I won't eat WD-40. Oh.
I am a menace from hell. Knocked over so many plates, and now I'm doing pots.
I'm just bummed that they don't actually break when they hit the ground.
Oh!
Whoa.
Hello, I didn't
There's a
know this
memory.
was up here. That was an accidental jump.
But if they're not, if it kind of makes sense that they don't fall if you knock them down because they have existed for 2 million years. So if they've lasted this long, they're not going to fall because some cat knocked them over. You know.
True. It's interesting to see robots mimicking human work and behavior. Here they seem to sell burgers and street food. I remember my favorite place to go when I was a human. It was small and welcoming, and the server's name was... I don't remember. It started with M, I think?
Michelangelo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I wonder if it was Mappy. And this was the restaurant, like you were saying, and everyone's uploaded themselves into consciousness into these robots.
I'll bet you this game will never tell us that, and that we're just supposed to infer it.
Maybe. Shop's closed. I'm waiting for the delivery guys. We're taking our sweet time. Also, are you gonna Google what Steve says? Steve says, Google Logan, are you okay?
No, that's what Google is saying to me because I searched
okay.
if WD-40 was edible. Google just comes back with, "Are you all right?" I'm surprised they didn't come up with the like poison control number, because usually if you Google stuff like that, like they'll be like, "Hey, here's the number for poison control." But it might not be an actual like immediate concern.
Man, everyone hates these sentinels.
That
Okay.
robot's sweaty.
They assholes. Anyway. Yep. That was a noise.
Scared you.
Do not proceed further. The access to the outside is fully restricted. The elevator has been disabled. Exterior is unsafe. Do not proceed further. Well, the
That-
joke's on you.
The robot in the car is mad. Look at him.
Rawr!
Well, what'd you do?
What? I was just trying to see if I could meet the robot that was inside the door and look at my feetsies, how they've split them
Are you
to
stuck?
crawl. No, I was just looked like I was trying to crawl underneath the car.
Steve goes, "Engie."
It's just the crawling animation.
Oh, I see,
stopped
I see.
midway. It looked cool how they did that. Can't go further that way yet.
What are
Sure,
those
that will
floating
open up
things?
its-
Are they like
I
guns?
think those are the sentinels.
Oh, I thought the cops were the sentinels.
Those, whenever you look at their names, say peacemakers.
Oh, I see. Does it say Neko Corp?
Yeah, Neko Corp.
Neko is Japanese for cat.
Yeah, we talked about that. We thought maybe that was why they did
Oh,
that.
okay. Can you knock all those shoes over?
I hope so. Let's find out.
Oh, you can't even jump up there. Look to the list. The Samurai Jack shoes. I don't know what they're actually called.
Biscuit
Bis-
time.
Biscuit time.
Man, Oreo did biscuits for like 20 minutes on my belly last night until he finally agreed to lay down. He's so obsessed with biscuits.
There's you know about the new Pokemon they announced, Fido?
Yes.
I saw a picture on Twitter where they had the Sprigagito cat Pokemon doing biscuits on Fido.
Ah!
Teacher says, "See, when I saw it, I thought it said Necro."
Oh, hey, wow. I mean, that kind of would make sense because... what is this?
Steal, 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 steal! You're a cat. Crime is legal.
Oh.
He didn't let you. He says, "I need to cut Cass's nails. She's been scabby."
Oh, yeah, I need to cut all our cat's nails too.
Well, if they're
I thought
anything
I
like,
knew.
if cutting a cat's nails is anything like cutting Lewis's nails, it's a fucking process.
It's really not that bad because there's two of us at least. That helps exponentially.
He doesn't do it anymore, but Lewis used to frickin' scream when I cut his nails. He'd be like, "Oh!"
That would terrify me.
It'd make me laugh because I'm not hurting him. He's just scared, so he's screaming.
He's just being dramatic as hell
Absolutely.
because he can make you feel guilty that way.
And it would make me laugh because he's being so dramatic, and then like I couldn't do it because he's making me laugh because he's screaming. Oh, we're free.
Well, hell, I don't know where this is gonna take us.
In the alley. We can get back up there, I think. Oh, pliers. Look like cat
Oh.
nail trimmers, actually.
Just
oh,
a different way. Okay.
we're just in the alley now. I can't believe that guy wouldn't let us do cat crimes.
Ah. It's the trendiest shop in Midtown, but the shopkeeper's pretty grumpy. And agree. And agree. Shit, throw that beer bottle.
Sturdy beer bottle.
Oh, okay.
Call me Blazer.
Blazer that keep his paper up the right way.
Yeah, because he's not reading the paper. He's hiding. So they said that Clementine was somewhere, but I don't remember where.
Yeah. I think I need to go to residency. It told me how I can find her house.
Okay.
I was just trying to make sure if there were any memories anywhere and meet people. To hell with the Sentinels. Sentinels, long live the Outsiders. Okay. So people really want to get out, and the Sentinels are not letting it happen.
When they say outsiders, do they mean the people from the lower areas or like outside of the dome? 'Cause I don't think
They
these
mean
robots have ever left
outside
the dome.
They want to go outside the dome. That's what they want.
No.
I have no idea where I'm going.
Up.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see if there's anything up here or not.
This cat keeps making jumps that I think it's not going to make.
Yeah, it's a little aggressive. Well, that's the thing about this is that you don't have to question it and you fall. It works or it doesn't work. That's how it is in this.
So the only way you fall is in a pre-rendered cutscene.
Correct.
Actually, those cutscenes might not be pre-rendered. It might be in-engine. Looks like you can keep going up over here, though. Somewhere. I saw her before we were here earlier. Go back further in the alley. Other way. I thought I saw something back here that you could keep going up on, but I don't remember what it was.
How to go up. How to go up.
Have you tried?
Oh.
Ooh. Have you tried just like going to the edge and yowling until somebody does it for you?
What? Like every cat does?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't make them. There it goes.
You're doing it. You're doing it.
What the fuck? Alright. Okay, so it's got to be back some on this side. How it makes sense for it to be back this way. So I can't jump up there because of spikes. I can jump here, okay? Well, the natural progression would be there. Can't jump back because of those spikes, okay? So I feel like I should be able to jump somewhere over here.
Jump to the thing to your right. There was something directly behind you right now that you can jump up to. Yeah, that's what I saw before.
Dead robot.
Cool. This looks like a jail.
Badge. I got a police badge. Cool.
Is that all that was up here? Was just this one badge?
All that was up here.
Well, at least we got something, I guess.
Yeah, there's got to be. I mean, there's definitely a path up here this way. Like, there's definitely the platforms for it. Just
Yeah, I'm just not seeing how to get to it.
I need to get to that fucking thing right there, right over there. Just one of those. Just one of those.
Can you go to the right and then jump to something over here? Anything over here?
Those are all prickled. You can go down. That's how I got up this high in the first place.
Gotcha. Maybe you just can't do it. Maybe it's like blocked off from other prickly things.
It may also be that it's like you have to do it a different way. Oy, that was a lot of climbing. Back on
Some
solid
more.
ground.
Nail clippers on top of that air conditioner unit.
Can I pick them up?
No. Or maybe your little guy can. And on top of this, they're like it looks like nail trimmers.
Probably weed for weeding.
Yeah, weed nippers.
Yeah.
God. Look over at Lewis, and he's like, his body is fully relaxed, but his eye is like tensely staring at me.
Is he awake or is he asleep?
He's awake
Oh, okay.
because he picked his head up and looked at me when I said his name.
Alright, hello, you two. They're just here chilling. Joe. Isn't
Joe
this
Mama.
So cool right now. Go chill, I think.
Dude, he's
something bad
vaping!
happened to us. Yeah, he totally smoking.
Dude, that dude vaping. That guy rules.
Joe and Mo.
Mo Mama.
DJ Catsy tonight at the Goru Squared Club.
This looks residential.
Oh, boys, we jump, dancing. Hey, dumb face. We can see you too. Oh, he's sassing his
Are these the
cameras.
guys that listen to loud music that dude was all mad about?
Life is boring since the Centennials put cameras in our residence. I don't know, but it's definitely residence. We know now. Those tapes are ours. Don't you know not to steal? I can give you one, but you'll have to do something for Jean Ma, Miko, and me. The Sentinels have installed 3 security cameras to watch over us. We don't like that at all. Can you get them to turn off our backs? Alright, so we need that. Fuck.
That looks like the TikTok logo.
Where?
That sign with the loop-de-loo arrow.
Kind of does. Yeah, I see it.
I mean, it's not, but it looks like it.
Yes!
Yeah!
I'm a happy
That's
girl.
what I wanted.
person you're trying to reach is momentarily unavailable. Timmy, stop messing around.
Knock it off, Timmy.
Yeah, fucking Timmy. Stupid Timmy. Timmy sucks.
That's a classic Timmy.
3 green dots and 5 red dots.
How did you remember that?
That's 2 and 5.
So maybe the 2 is the floor, and the green is the floor, and the red is the number.
Maybe.
Oh, they're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, it's 2 2. 2.
Yeah, so this is the second floor. And see, there's an arrow that points you to the 3.
A happy cat in a box. So many boxes.
Why are there so many boxes around here?
Because cats love boxes.
I kind of feel like they're there for a reason.
Oh, like we have to hide in them at some point.
I don't know, but there's a lot of them around, and this is a video game.
Your logic doesn't make sense in any way, shape, or form.
You're right.
And then we have to use them to like hide from the sentinels when we piss them off, maybe.
What was I thinking? Okay, yeah, so now they say 3.
And we need to find 3 5. Ruka, what are you exactly? Cat. Quadruped making cute sounds? I like the concept.
Oh, is that one of the cameras over there? See it on the wall over there?
That there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said we have to get them to turn it off?
Yeah. Let's see if we can maybe jump to it or something.
Oh, maybe from that block? Oh. It's falling off.
Okay.
Oh,
It doesn't fall until after you get off of it, though.
That's good. That's good for us. So where are the other 2? Because he said there were 3. Oh, there's one.
there, and there's one there.
Oh, this is an easy mission. When you do this, I want to see the guy waving at this camera before you jump away.
See it?
Also, his face is 2 microphones,
It's like, oh, we're talking about.
2
Well,
little
I mean,
speakers.
he can stand clearly. His friend's walking around with the.
Boombox.
Yeah. You're welcome, bros.
He said he'd give us a mixtape if we broke him.
Yeah. so
Or
I'm going
got
to
them to
get
turn
him.
it off.
Give it to me, Simon. Well done. I didn't think you could do it. Here, take your prize. You earned it. What's that tape? And I don't
Mixtape.
remember where, but I did see somewhere if we can put that.
There was the guy who owns the clothes shop who told us not to steal, who wouldn't let us commit feline crimes. Who said, "Are you one of those kids who plays loud music?" And he had a boombox in the back of his shop.
Oh, okay. That's where it was. All right, perfect. What's that noise? I oiled up all my bearings last month. Oh, okay. All right.
Well, that's good. It's good to
Continuing
stay
with
lubed.
time.
I'm not allowed to drink WD-40. Google says I'm not allowed to.
Gotta make sure you keep up all your maintenance.
Or
The one that has the tape all over it. Shocking. But we're gonna sneak in here because I'm a cat and I can do whatever I want.
It's legal to commit crimes if you're a cat.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Pretty sure everyone in chat will agree with me on that.
Yeah, no one's gonna disagree. Ah,
I love it
Yep.
when they break. Mug didn't
it's
break.
very satisfying. Oh, come on. Come on!
I like that picture of just a robot just like chilling.
Disappointed. Oh, it didn't break.
I'm glad he didn't walk on the stove. I don't like it when things walk on the stove. It makes me nervous.
Oh, okay. I never would have thought of that. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that's
Can I have
Clementine.
a fluffy tail?
I don't think he's got enough fur to have a fluffy tail.
I thought you were a scent. Never mind. Who are you? What do you want? Wait, so Zabaltazar finally decided to send someone? Guess you're my new recruit. You're not very big. How did you even manage the sewers? I guess you must be pretty resourceful. I've been looking for a way to the outside ever since I left Ant Village, but the Sentinels are always watching. Now that you're here, you can help. Follow me.
Is Ant Village the place we started?
It was the tree.
Oh, okay.
We started out in the slums.
We napping?
No, I don't know why. What it made a noise, but usually whenever you nap, it like pulls away. Yeah, it just.
I think that noise was the music.
Yep, there it's going again. Okay. Clementine's a big fan of plants. I'll say that.
Her bathtub's full of plants.
I mean, she doesn't need to take a bath, so it does kind of make sense. I've been working on a plan to use this old subway for a while now. I even have the keys to start it. All we need is an atomic battery to power it.
Oh, that's easy.
I know Neko Corporation has one secured inside their factory. I have a contact who can help us infiltrate them. I don't know his name. He's the robot with a bomber jacket and a gold chain.
That's
Take
the
this message to him.
that's the dude who's oh, look at Clementine's fist.
Kiss me.
That's the dude who's holding the newspaper upside down.
There is. Alright. So she wants me to talk to people too. Okay, cool.
Okay, so we need to go talk to what was his name?
Starting with a B.
Bobo. Pretty sure that was it.
Oh. Shockingly light.
Wait, go back in there. My mom wants to know if you looked at the sewing machine.
Oh, I did not. I didn't look to see what kind of brand it is or what's the extent of it. If it's too much for me. Well, what did that do? Oh, fuck me.
Go. Yeah, I want to check up here. 'Cause I saw this when we were walking around earlier, and I wanted to go up here. Bet you there's a memory up here. At least.
Betcha. I see some blues.
There's a nap spot.
Yeah, there is. Look at that pink little nose. Look at that pink little nose.
Do cats just purr? I thought purring was like a human interaction thing.
Sometimes my cats purr just because they're sitting next to me and they're happy. Texas will do that.
Right, but if they're just laying on a pillow by themselves, they don't just purr, do they?
I can't answer that because I'm usually around them. So
Hmm.
It is actually a healing mechanism.
Oh,
it does make them feel good. Like, never mind. I can't talk about that.
did not know that about cats.
Releases endorphins. It's got some blue sparkles like right there, but I don't see a memory up here.
Hmm. What's this point? I thought for sure there'd be something up here. Also, it looked like you could jump up to that white orb. I thought I saw a jump thing to that. No, I was wrong.
I think it was just the angle we were at.
Yeah.
So,
It was to jump
goes
down,
A.
not to jump over.
Yeah.
1.
2.
Mom says it's a pretty straightforward beginning sewing machine.
Gotcha.
It is a Janome. Janome Sewist 525S.
That means
I know you can't do
absolutely
anything.
nothing to me.
I know you can't do anything with that information right now, but it's in the pictures she posted in Discord. She said she told me that she's trying to text you those pictures, but for some reason her phone won't send pictures with text pictures in them to non-iPhone users for some reason. Hey,
Dick! What the fuck, yo?
why
Nobody
does
entered the stopwatch and we stopped.
item?
See how incompetent those two are. It might be a while. I've been waiting for ages for Stuplachi to get back and help me restock these hats. The boss is not happy. That guy's slacking off at the bar again. He's another thing coming.
I like that name, Stuplachi.
I think I pronounced it right, but I probably didn't. What a hater. Nice.
I still like Stuplachi anyway. Hey, Stuplachi, is it that guy we couldn't talk to earlier?
Probably. You're right.
The guy who was eating WD-40? No, we still can't talk. Oh, we can talk to him now. Oh, it was a different cross. Never mind.
Guy in the back is absolutely well lubed, if you know what I mean. Only a big crash on the head could wake him up. Okay, so...
So we gotta drop something on him, and he's in the back. That's why we could go back there earlier, but there was nothing to do, because we couldn't do it yet. Because we were back here, and then nothing was doing anything.
Oh, yeah, this robot was not here earlier. You were definitely not here, bro.
Stuplachi, sleeping on the job! Steve says, what a hater, but his caps lock was on. So he said, he did the caps in the wrong order. Oh! What a menace. And then he says, sorry for the caps. Our bot used to ban people. Well, not ban, but mute people for doing all caps. But it never punished anybody abusing caps, and just it kept muting people when we didn't want it to, so we turned it off. Alright, so Stuplachi's going back to work now.
Oh, there's the clothes shop. Said clothes shop is where...
But what do we need? I mean, besides stealing that vest, what do we need to do here?
Oh, no, I thought you said this is where I found that boombox.
Mom says, "Did you get the dome to open?" And I missed it. No, I think that's the final goal of the game.
There it is. Yeah, I think so too. We're still inside.
Yeah. Oh, now he can't see you steal. Crime is legal if you're a cat.
The fuck out of here!
So he stole a shirt. Can we wear the shirt?
Oh no, I'm sure it's something we're supposed to be giving to someone at some point.
Oh, he's gonna they're restocking the store, so we need to jump in the box. And then Stuplachi's gonna bring us in.
Aha!
Is there
Joke's
something
on you, hater. Fuck you.
So can we steal something in here?
I don't know. I see something.
Steal a
Brad.
cowboy hat.
Maybe we're doing a whole outfit here for somebody.
Ha-ha!
Success.
Laws don't apply to me. I am a cat. Ooh, still a bucket hat. Steve says, steal a cowboy.
Huh, no.
Oh, you can't walk in the keyboard?
No.
This game is unrealistic. Turn it off.
Yeah, I was worried he was gonna like notice me or something, but he definitely
I don't think
didn't.
Stipulachi cares that we're in here.
Oh.
I think it's the Hatter that doesn't want us in here.
There's something on the floor.
Oh, can we knock that grate out and get out without him seeing us?
Maybe that's how we get in and out of here.
Oh, there was something to steal. Okay, that's how we get out without the Hatter seeing us steal. Tee-hee. Tee-hee.
Alright, so we've done the talking
So we stole a hat and a shirt.
down this way.
Do we steal pants? Is there a pants store?
That's what I'm trying to see where like I've missed.
Maybe some stylish Italian leather boots? Where is this? Oh, this is where we came in.
It is, but what is that?
Sounds like a drone.
Yeah.
I don't see it though.
That's weird.
I like that image though, just of the cat's face. When I was a kid, my sister would get mad at me, and so she took like a green marker and just wrote on the wall, "I hat Logan."
Ah,
So that's what my mom was talking about.
kind of tattletales on her for doing it though.
Yeah. I don't think she got in trouble for writing on the walls. She wrote on the walls a lot, but it was like not a thing that we really got in trouble for. It's just
Very
walls. You can
forgiving
cover it
mother.
up. I mean, it's just walls. You can cover it up or paint it over. I don't think my mom really cared about that. I think it was more of like a, okay, don't do that, but nothing like a, oh, look what you did! Oh my
We're going
god!
to be grounded. It was consensual wall writing. Oh,
She was
No,
also
fuck.
obsessed with the number 4. And she would write, yeah, we gotta laugh at that because she misspelled 8. I hat Logan. But she was obsessed with the number 4, and she would write the number 4 a lot on the walls.
just forward. Not sure why forward. Just forward.
It was because of Sailor Moon, and her favorite Sailor Scout was Sailor Jupiter, and the like symbol for Jupiter is like a 4 with a hook on the bottom of it. So she was drawing that, not just the number 4, but she really liked Sailor Moon. And I mean, to be honest, Sailor Jupiter is the best Sailor Scout, so I can't really blame her for that.
Cannot comment. I never got to watch them. We've been down this suspicious.
I think so. I think this is where the vending machines were that we saw. Yeah, the vending machines are down here. But this is also where the dude is that we need to talk to.
If you're looking for some company to talk about poetry, I live behind the elevator.
Onbot. Is it an elevator? Oh, the way to the elevator's Nexus, Pluto, then Jupiter. I don't think we... I know who Sailor Pluto is because of like pictures and stuff, but I don't think we continued to watch Sailor Moon on Cartoon Network when Pluto showed up.
I don't think.
No, he's not back here. This is residence. He was like in an alley somewhere, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. I'm looking to make sure we've hit all of the areas of this section. Like, have we
Oh.
visited and met everyone available?
Bring up the memories. Let's see if we can like look at them and see hints of where the ones we're missing are. Where is that? That looks like inside of a building
A red rug.
and a cone.
It's a wall.
He just laid down.
Red rug. All right. Look for a red rug.
Blue lighting, red rug.
I think we've got everything in that place. Okay.
And the other two, since they're at the end of the memory list, they might be like a little bit further down the game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Tonight!
Yeah, tonight. Thank you, Steve.
All right. So that's.
I'm sitting weird in my chair, and now my back hurts.
Getting to be an old man, huh, Logan?
Ugh.
I've got a bunch of pumpkin beers, and they're all good. Is it that time of year?
Is that a Harry Potter thing?
Daily menu. Okay. So I don't remember what the name of the pumpkin beer. Pumpkin juice or something it is that's in Harry Potter.
Mom says, "Who was the green one? I know I made a costume one year for her." Yeah, that was that's Sailor Jupiter. Oh, butterbeer. There's a pumpkin one though. I'm not a fan of pumpkin. Yeah, I'll drink it, and eat it, but
Not a favorite.
yeah. But yeah, my mom made my sister a Sailor Jupiter costume for Halloween one year.
Very
My mom made
cool.
My mom made the coolest costumes for us when we were kids. Did you ever read the? Oh, what was that series called? Pumpkin Juice. You were right. What was the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? What was that series called?
Narnia.
Yeah, the Narnia Chronicles.
I read all of them.
There was a character who was in one of the books called Puddleglum.
Okay,
And
don't
I was like,
remember
I want to be. I told Mom was reading those books to us, and I was like, I want to be Puddleglum. So Mom had to go off this like, oh, there's the guy we just passed him.
Yeah, I saw him. I'm just letting you finish your talking before I started talking to him.
I was like, I want to be Puddleglum, so we had to like go off this like vague description of what this guy looked like, and that was a cool costume. That's probably one of my favorite costumes that my mom made for me when I was a kid. Was Puddleglum from the Chronicles of Narnia.
And you could have interpretation of your own based on just books, so it's pretty neat.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I'm
What do you
busy. What do you want?
What do you want?
Where'd you get that? Oh, you're with my contact. Let me brief you about the atomic battery.
I like this guy.
The battery is powering the NecoCorp factory right there, but this whole area is restricted and heavily guarded. They check every person who enters and turns away anyone who is not a worker.
You know,
Here's a great idea. Give me a worker jacket and a worker helmet while I stay here to check for a good time to enter.
we already got
Blazer?
that. So I don't know what it is about a guy wearing a sleeveless bomber jacket and gold chain, but I trust him.
Okay. Let me turn around. Let me avert my eyes so I don't see your goods, sir.
Are cats creepy like dogs and will watch you like change clothes?
Not particularly. They more just follow me because I'm going into the closet where their food is stored. They think it's food time.
Lewis is like, allow me to stare at you while you take off your clothes.
However, they do lay on any clothes that you put on the bed. Like Clayton likes to lay his clothes out and we'll finish getting ready and then put them on. The minute any piece of his clothing hits the bed, someone, more than likely Texas, is on top of that outfit. She just has to lay on it. Oh yeah, here we go. We're getting in boxes to be transported again.
No.
However, I don't ever go to the bathroom alone unless I actually lock the door. And even then, I'm usually getting toes or scratches or crying outside.
I don't ever close doors in my house.
I do sometimes when I just want to be alone for a few minutes.
From cats.
Everything and everybody.
Yep, the outside of this box checks out.
Yeah. It says Neko. That's who we are.
And if he ever calls you out on having a cat in there, I'd be like, oh, it said Neko.
Ha! We told
I
you. We were
literally
clearly-
told you there was a cat in here.
We didn't lie. Guess I'm supposed to jump out while he's distracting him.
I don't think these workers are going to care. It's the security guards that would care, right?
Yeah.
Check the memories. See if there's memories in here. No, it's still the same.
Still have the red floor. What's the
But
same
I'll bet
chapter?
you at
This
least one of
wall.
these last two are in here somewhere.
Yeah. It just says most of my doors are closed anyway. There are some. Oh!
Oh. What's happening? I think he's going to shoot
Oh!
you.
Oh! What?
Ah!
Did? Sometimes this game doesn't tell you things are all of a sudden out to get you until all of a sudden you're fucking got.
All right.
Okay,
Stay away
so-
from the drones.
Yep. Now we know. Okay, is there any way in which to avoid them?
It shows you
Box.
maybe the boxes.
Yeah.
Does it look over here?
I don't know.
No, it doesn't seem to look over here, so there's no reason to even get in this box.
No,
I mean,
think
besides
this is
because
an
you're a cat.
introduction to teach you about what you're going to be doing maybe for this next section.
Go before he goes back. Kept you waiting, huh?
Yeah.
Meow, 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 meow.
Metal Gear vibe going on here. Alright, so there's one over there. One over there.
Yeah, you can. I'm glad that they
There's a box.
very visibly show you where they're looking.
Yeah. Fine.
Stressful.
Question is, when can I get past that one over there?
You don't. No, you can't. You can't go that way anyway. Is there a way to go over? Is this...
Maybe on the piles of trash?
Oh. I bet you there's a pile of trash.
And we have to burn a level here.
Just to learn. Oh, that barrel
There's
over
something
there.
back there, yeah.
I bet that barrel is it. Once he gets past you right here, go over there. Yep. This is it. Hee hee.
So much easier than
I like this music.
it should be.
It's very mischievous cat sounding.
Yeah.
What's that guy gotta say?
Oh, I can meet them. I guess I shouldn't be. Good thing you're here. You can help me. I lost the keys to my place in this dark and huge factory. The Sentinels refused to help me. They've told me if no place to go, more work here. If by any chance you could help me find them, I'll be eternally grateful.
I bet he'll give us a button for it if we find his keys.
Dude, where's your fucking keys at? I mean, we haven't met him up to this point, so it's probably further on
Oh,
rather
yeah,
than back. So,
Definitely. I think you can fully stand in front of this box here.
I think so too.
Stack of planks.
Wonder what his keys are gonna look like.
Maybe like a USB. Look at this.
I need to get over there to that breaker somehow. Oh. Okay.
What?
Okay. Okay.
What?
I think I know how to do this. There we go.
What did that do?
Opened up that door.
Oh. Uh-oh, how do we get back? Oh, pipe.
And then back around to this room.
I like how this is how it's teaching you that the objects can block the area.
Yeah.
So I bet you there's going to be something that we need to like. Yep, right there. That thing that moves. We have to stay behind that. I don't think there's enough time to meet that guy. Oh.
Okay.
Slosh around in the poo. See if you can find his keys.
How? Yeah. Oh, that's definitely gonna kill me. Maybe his keys were back.
Maybe.
Because we'd have to go back now. So far.
But we checked everywhere. There's nowhere else to go. Maybe we'll find them up ahead and we have to traverse back, give them to him.
Maybe.
We have to go back anyway because we got to go back to Clementine. So.
Yeah. Maybe it's set up in a way in which we do go back.
That looks like a switch. How the heck? Oh, there's like a thing behind. Or you can just do this.
Sometimes easier, simpler is easier.
Shelby, don't you know that you always have to make things way more complicated before somebody else just points out? Why don't you just do it the easy way?
Yes, absolutely.
It's just the way it
You
works.
got any? Oh, we're on this side now.
Oh,
Like that's
okay.
where we came in.
Yeah, it is. That guy got to say.
Damn, I was wondering if I could.
Knock the camera down.
Yeah. He has nothing to say to me.
He's busy.
Laser's
Can
bad.
you like jump on one of these cages and ride it?
I think that's exactly what we're supposed to do. I'm just come back over here and jump on this.
Take it down over there. All right. Well, no, I guess not that.
Guess not. Alright, then why am I able to get up here? What is this teaching me?
Some of those cages are empty. Maybe you need to jump in the empty one. Because you can't go through there. There's one of those laser grids. Is there a way to get into this empty cage? The lower part?
He just says it's teaching me that I'm a cat and I like to be tall.
It's true, and you should say it. Not seeing an opening. Maybe that's not it.
Oh. Shit.
Oh. What end of the laser is emitting from it?
You can't turn these around. Oh, Deidre says we missed the keys.
Oh, go back.
Well, let-
Yeah.
I knew we had missed it. There we go. You want to play games too?
No.
You're such a sweet boy. You're such a sweet boy. Heck. No, you say nothing! You say nothing! Run, cat! Run! Run! Okay, so that's how we get back.
Have to do it again. can. Find a box, get in Oh, they stopped. They
I passed
literally
him
just
again.
stopped. They
Okay.
literally just stopped.
All right. But here's the point. We got back to where the key man was. That's what I wanted. So,
Okay.
all right. Okay.
The name's Keeman, John Keeman. This
Hey,
is the key guy
Keyman.
right here.
Yeah.
We need to get down there. It looks like he's looking down there. Unless it's not it at all.
I mean, it definitely looks like stairs of some kind. So it's like,
It isn't. Okay.
can I get up top? There's like a thing up there, maybe?
Yeah, there's like a pipe up there. I think this robot's broken.
Which one?
The one there. He's like not turning the other
Oh.
way, so you can get
He
past.
just. Okay, what are bad?
That was weird.
I was just seeing if there was like a jump it out or something in a different direction. Okay.
Oh, he's working now. Nope, he's not.
It's whenever I go over, it triggers it.
Okay. Did he always do that?
No, he didn't.
I think the only thing over there was the switch.
Can't jump anywhere from here. We may have to look this up.
I'll look it up. Stray keys location. From the worker's position, open the factory door, activating the switch behind the sentinel. It's connected to the yellow power line. Upon entering the door, you'll see another worker, another working cleaning the floor with a second sentinel playing security here. Use the moving crates to steer clear of any detection. Keep going until you pass a third sentinel near the next doorway. Use the barrels to jump. Use the barrels to jump into a pile of rubbish to the right corner. Keys will be waiting. So yellow just means it thinks it saw you. It doesn't start chasing you until it's red.
Correct.
Over there, yeah.
Okay, now we go back, and the only way to go back
To get chased.
is getting chased. So,
That one didn't even chase him.
now this one's still. Nope. Okay.
Oh, that one turned red.
Nope. He's good. All right. Here you go. Here's your key, sir. Yeah, I found him. You're welcome. What's gonna give me? Badge. We knew it. Oh,
Meow, meow.
achievement. I wonder if that's the last badge.
Or maybe it's like a progression thing, like collect like 8 badges. Ooh. Real brave with these sentinels.
They're acting wonky. I'm not doing it. I'm not dealing. That's right, behind this one.
Yeah.
Meow. Alright, now we're back to this place, and we're gonna get in the barrel and go through the laser beams.
Liza bind.
Alright.
When you park the barrel in the right place, it'll just leave a hole for the lasers to pass through regardless.
Alright, there's a switch in there.
Pressure plate.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
Oh, we can make it stand on.
Following me? Okay, alright, so that's how that works. What's this do? Let's do nothing? Let's do... okay.
You can stand on it.
Okay, so there's another one in here. Alright, so then let's use you.
As a jumping off point to get in there.
Exactly. Come on. Yes! Works!
So how are we gonna get this guy out of here? Oh, never.
Okay, now... Perfect.
Gonk.
Perfect.
There's something a little threatening about these things. Barrel. You gotta move the barrel.
Okay, I was gonna say, if I stand off of it, will it be open? Because you can't move barrel left or right. You can move it forward.
How convenient that the bottom portion of it goes away when 2 buttons are pressed.
Now I can get battery. And alarm's turned off. Fuck me. Back!
Uh-oh.
Gonna get caught! Now we gotta get the fuck out of here! Quick, let's get out of here before the Sentinels show up! We gotta get this battery back to Clementine. Okay.
She's looking
I'll
for
take the bucket. Memories.
Yeah. And this is where we came into the city.
Sure is.
We didn't steal nothing.
Huh, we haven't been stealing things this entire stream. Alright. Hey, bro.
And if you think about it, stealing is legal when you're a cat.
Right. Because you're adorable. That's how that works, right?
What are you gonna
That's
do? Arrest me? Okay, buddy.
I'm wanting to just double check for these memories that we're missing in this area.
We're definitely missing one with the blue lighting and the red carpet. That's definitely one that we can access right now.
It's got, yeah, I'm looking for red carpet for flooring. And there's definitely one with like graffiti on the walls too.
But I don't know how thorough we should be since we already missed 2 anyway.
Like a bunch of posters on the wall. Too bad I can't like buy an upgrade so that anytime I'm nearby it just sets off a noise like the sparkles in Yakuza. It kind of looks like the whole posters on this wall, but
Different lighting.
Oh, that's right. This one's the one that says we need to go look for the elevator. Still haven't found the
Yeah,
elevator.
there's a guy behind an elevator. But I don't know what what that means. Is this the elevator?
Kind of looked like an elevator, like the metal
Right.
doors that close on an elevator, but... What's your flooring like in there, sir?
We can get in there.
Yeah, nope, can't, so...
He's like, this guy bums me out.
Oh, well, that's changed.
That's residential.
That was where Clementine was.
Yeah, that's not good.
Nothing makes sense if we can't dance.
Feel you, bro.
You can't steal our spot. You can steal our spot, but you can't steal our moves. All right, y'all are just being ridiculous.
I like these
Oh.
guys.
Red floor in here?
But it was blue lighting,
No,
wasn't it?
red floor. No red floor.
That first one is like blue lighting, red floor.
Like a blue sign, and this one straight up is bluish, grayish.
Yeah, with like
steel color.
an empty table in the middle of the room. Which we definitely haven't seen anything like that.
Still looking for an elevator. I'm curious if there's things up top and I just haven't been able to figure out a path to get up there yet.
Kind of like how in the slums there was a whole like upper area.
Exactly.
Oh, this place is so big.
That's almost...
This looks like the lighting for the posters on the wall.
Oh, that door's open now. That door wasn't open up before.
Yeah, you're right. There was a sentinel. in
And there's
here,
a
too.
remember.
Right, so there's one of them.
It's one of them.
There's definitely one more there.
The Sentinels, they were meant to protect people, fighting crime and maintaining order. But as life became harder in the city and groups started to rise up, the Sentinels quickly became the hounds of the powerful. They were the perfect tool to keep the city under control, obedient, unquestioning, tireless. Even after the end of the humans, they continued to exert their control, always on duty, relentless.
Yeah. Do you want me to look up the memory locations and so when we give up we can just find it?
Yeah, you can go ahead and look it up. If I don't find it soon.
I won't tell you anything until you ask me to. Can you open up your memories again? Okay. So we need Midtown 6.
We are in,
Two,
yeah, Midtown.
Midtown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Midtown 2 and Midtown 6, according to IGN.
Oh, don't go that way. He gets mad at you. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Oh. Oh. Please describe to me the profile of the thief. Gonna get the fuck out of here. That's the back alley for that.
All right, so that other one that's available is not going to be available to us yet. So don't worry about that one. Just worry about the red carpet room.
Gotcha. I really don't know what I'm missing. I feel like I'm missing a whole area.
I'm going to give you one word. vending machines.
Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah. That's why I was like,
So it's near a vending machine then.
it's near that alleyway where those 2 vending machines are.
Not that one. Not this alleyway. That's 2 words.
There's a hyphen.
Oh.
I put a hyphen in it. A hyphen makes it 1 word.
Alleyway. With vending machines?
Yep, it's back in here. We'll go and then find it.
You have to go up? Well, there's the blue.
Yeah, but Mom, have you considered... Nuh-uh, nuh-uh, la 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 la. We've been up here before, right?
Yeah, I've gotten to here and I didn't know where else to go from beyond that.
It's in the large back alley behind the nightclub. Look for a yellow sign to jump up onto 2 pipes above and travel right to the warning, or to the awning with the blue neon sign. If you jump up to yellow fan boxes nearby, go back to the awning. Oh, wait. Yeah. Go back to the awning. You jump up to those things to, jump up to that.
Other side.
Whoa.
Sometimes I'm an overachiever as a cat. Oh, I get to
There's the
ride
red
down.
carpet, though. Yeah, that hint would have never told us anything.
Mm-mm. This spot is nice. What I wouldn't give to actually feel the softness of the pillows or the taste of a cold drink. The drone is useful, but I miss having my own body. I miss feeling. I even miss hurting and being hungry. I know this isn't helping, but what if we stayed just a little longer? Thanks
Okay.
for listening. I'm ready now.
All right, the next one is not going to be available till a little bit later.
Okay.
I only say that because the first words of its location say, at the end of the chapter.
Alright, well then, we got what Clementine needs. Let's go to residential area. Okay, way. Ah! Ah!
Meow meow.
I just snuck past. I thought it was going to be a whole other thing.
Yeah, I don't
But now
think
I'm
I don't think the droid, the robots care. It's the little drones. Oh, he gave up way too fast.
Yeah, I did.
He's still right to your right, though. TikTok. Oh. Isn't that one that spotted us got all wonky now?
Yeah, I did. Go, 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 go.
Get in the box,
There's another one.
Up here.
Those. That sliding that the cat did, by the way, whenever I came around that corner and needed to turn the other way, is exactly what my cats do in real life on the tile floor. We were throwing a toy with one of them earlier, and they were just absolutely losing their mind. And that's exactly what they were doing. They were going around the corner and just fucking sliding.
One right there.
Yeah.
Can you jump out to that courtyard and get past them in the courtyard, like in the middle part?
Maybe. No, it's got me blocked off that way.
So you're probably gonna have to go to the right from here. Get around the one that's out here. I don't know where he is.
Ooh.
He turns. G-bang. G-bang. Yeah, you're gonna have to, like, when it's got its back turned, jump into the courtyard from this side. Or do what you're doing now. I don't know what this is. What the drone doing? I'm glad he doesn't turn your way.
Yeah. I can't remember if there was stairs this way, but we're gonna try it.
If anything, there's a pathway to the stairs. Yeah, there we go.
Boom, baby! More of them.
That one's gonna turn around.
I don't know which direction is he gonna turn though.
That one's not gonna turn around.
Oh.
Now you have to jump into the courtyard.
Yeah.
Because it's directly across from here, I believe. That guy's gonna be a problem.
No, it's not. It'll be fine. See?
Meow.
Easy.
Meow.
Easy peasy.
Lemon. Cello.
Look at clue board. Clem? No sign of Clementine. What's this? Looks like some kind of coded message.
Did you meow at him?
We're gonna have to play detective to figure out what happened to her. Look! For B12 and the cat, the answer lies in my stuff. And then there's 4 symbols. It's signed Clementine. Take a look.
A diffuser,
We need to
a
find-
rock, a cone with legs, and a lava lamp. Well, the cone with legs is the mannequin in the back, right?
You found something? I don't see anything. Are you sure? Do we have to do it in order, you think? Because that lava lamp is definitely one of them, and I cannot do anything
There's
with it.
more than one lava lamp. I've seen it. There's at least 3 in here.
God, you're right. Ridiculous.
And there's also one up top in the loft. But there's a mannequin wearing a...
Ah! Found one! I'm with blank, 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 blank,
Blank, blank, blank. But there's a mannequin wearing a cone in the back room.
And this room.
That's the cone with legs.
What an odd thing to have in an apartment. Is this the way the companions see humans? Kind of funny. Look, something's been left here. It says blank blank, come to blank.
I'm with blank, come to blank.
Oh, wait, hold on. You found something? I don't see anything. Are you sure? Thank God they learned how to flush.
I don't think they even have water running to those toilets. So, rock and lava lamp. One of those might be up in the loft. Yep, there's the rock right there.
This gem is of medium value and low purity. Low seems to have been added artificially. Maybe it acts as a beacon for us to find something useful. Bingo. There it is. It says blank blank Lazar. Blank 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 blank. Blank, 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 blank,
I'm
blank,
with Blazer.
blank,
Come to
blank,
blank.
blank. Now, which of these fucking lava lamps is it?
Maybe because if you look at the picture, it's lava lamps with like actual star symbols in it and not just dots. So maybe there is a lava lamp with actual stars somewhere in this apartment. I like how B12's little eyes poke out the front.
Oh, heart lava lamp.
Oh,
That one's different than all the rest of them have been.
maybe that's the one.
Are you the one? Yeah. I have no idea what this is, but its glow is kind of mesmerizing. They get super hot and they're super dangerous, and I'm so glad we never got a fire started with those things. Sorry, I was elsewhere. I didn't even notice this message here. It reads blank 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 nightclub. Alright, we're gonna go. I'm with Blazer. Come to the nightclub. That's it. Well done, Lieutenant Cat. Now let's find her. We don't have much time. We're gonna get
The last
to
memories, or
club.
the last memory in this chapter is in the nightclub.
That makes sense.
Let's just hang out in here for a sec. Can you like poke your head out and see?
Yeah.
You can. Can you just like jump down and run?
I mean, I can just try to run through this whole part.
Just jump down in the middle of the courtyard. Don't like go through the stairs or anything.
No. Oh, I can get to there. That's as far as I can jump down, though. Where is this one? Well, that puts me in a bit of a...
That dude's gonna shoot you.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking kill me.
You're just like, no, no.
Well, I'm also stuck that I'm gonna have to trigger this one here now.
You can go
Oh,
back
wait,
up.
there's a vent right there. There's the way out. There's the way out.
That way. Just run for it.
I'm trying. And
No, I'm not.
don't know what you're talking about. No.
Alright, so the nightclub. I don't actually know where that is, but I know it's... I believe it's near where these guys are
Nightclub. Now may I go in? It's not for you. Go away. What? Let me in, bitch.
chilling. Show them your butthole. That's usually what cats do, right?
I don't think that's what... I can't say that that's not what gets you in a club because, you know, that probably would work. Hey, will you guys help me get in the nightclub? I don't think the bouncer's going to let us in. Hey, guys. I think we're going to have to climb at the back again. Oh, you don't say now.
Anyways, I'm gonna go around back. No reason in particular.
No particular reason.
Oh, there's a guy chilling up there.
There's a guy chilling up there.
What's the guy with the cone have to say? He's like looking at a specific thing, not sweeping.
Oh, them.
Oh,
I work hard to clean the streets only for others to mess it up again. That's how the world works.
say
Albert,
that to the
you've
guy
got-
leaning out the window.
Got your hands full cleaning these streets. Hey, you look like a partier. Look at that face. Did you go to the barbershop?
Look at gold-plated head.
You've got a
hip suit.
circle. Let me talk to you. Let me
Nope.
prompt you.
Too busy. He's too busy being a robot.
Ah, now this window's open. Why I couldn't hear before. Hey, how'd you get up here? Cat. You want to party with us?
Yeah?
Cat. Jump in and go get a drink. I'm a cat, you idiots.
Alright, there is a memory in here. Has that guy got a dragon head?
I'm not really sure what I'm looking at with that.
I think it's a dragon head and he's facing away from you.
Dead, yeah? Okay.
It looks like Shenron. Hey, Alex. You like that?
He did.
Yeah.
Y'all all fucking passed out.
Oh, I thought you were gonna knock that glass down. They put it away.
Hey customer, the access to the VIP balcony is closed. Some private biz is going on there. It's been reserved by the Blazer guy. Some Blazer guy, I think. Oh, fuck!
I think it's just showing you where it is.
They vaping, bro. Oh.
Stealing drinks. What is this?
Oh!
Oh,
What?
you took a dumbwaiter down.
I sure did. Hey!
All
I'm
right.
hungry. Ugh. Oh dear, I've got hiccups.
Shelby, I think you've had a little too much to drink.
I've literally not had anything yet. When I was human, my friends and I would gather and party long into the night, even if we had to suffer the annoying consequences the next morning. It felt good to find joy despite the unlivable surface, and the underground living conditions becoming more and more squalid, and the capitalistic greed of companies like NecoCorp, and the police state created by the Sentinels. Now, I remember why we're doing that.
Sounds like Florida.
Fuck.
Dude, I had hiccups really bad today. I was hiccuping for like hours.
I haven't had hiccups in forever. I don't understand why this is happening. Fuck. This is not.
Thought those were bars. Something's happening.
Oh.
Oh, you just ride the elevator back up.
That's what I'm hoping will happen.
Meow meow. See if we can find somebody to give that drink to.
Okay. Alright, let's see if I held my breath a little bit, see if that helps. Like, You like my mask? I made it myself. It jams the Sentinel scans and it looks cool.
He's
Alright,
right, you know.
Viv. Oh, I like pants. This club sucks. When I tried to go to that stupid VIP room, they kicked me out. Me! Can you believe it?
Me with my roadside pants.
So I stole this lever just for kicks. If you get me a drink, I'll give you this silly lever. I don't need it, and I don't want to be caught with it. Oops.
You tried to give him the battery. What if he's
did.
like, I'll take that, yeah.
It's like, fuck! No! Give it to the
Look at those
left, give it to the
DJs.
right. Beat, bop, sweep, swoop. It's called the Zigama Dance. They are pretty cool DJs with the faces. This
you,
guy's
like-
just standing here.
Can you go fuck with their set?
Could extra get tonight's dance moves from the bouncer. He's the one programming the holograms in his spare time. Oh, cool.
You walk across their DJ booth.
Oh,
Perfecting.
hey everybody, DJ Match T here. Let's get this party started. First song has been requested by our very questionable friend, Blazer.
These guys are supposed to be like Daft Punk.
There's a Y button, but it's not pressable at the moment, so I'm gonna keep talking to him. Everybody put your hands up. Hands in the air, hell yeah. Come on, DJ, let me fuck with you. Your set.
Killed the, Oh, that's how you get him away from the scratcher.
Oh, I need to put the lever. This is my life now. No! No, it still doesn't let me. Why? Still can't. Why?
Why not? You need to be on top of that thing when it goes up.
Maybe on top of what thing?
That thing that goes up.
Oh.
But
I was hoping
I'm
there
pretty sure
was
that's what you
something.
need to progress.
Hiccups are gonna drive me crazy.
Something in the air. So this is the one you didn't have to put the lever in, so this is going to take you to do something else, I think. Meow meow. Or maybe not. maybe
Seriously,
it's just-
it's just like, no, you're fucked.
you can jump down.
Yeah, I can. It's just, it's weird.
You can't squeeze behind that speaker.
No, it wouldn't let me walk any further.
DJ's like, come on! This is a classic cat move that you're doing right now.
Hell yeah.
Button.
Oh, I was gonna hope I was gonna spill the coffee. Okay, so I've lowered that. What does this do? Pulls up those.
There's a path now you can jump across.
Ugh. Can't get to that one. So let's see.
Do the middle one again.
Okay, so that gets me
Now there's a path.
here to here. Here. Oh! Cutscene. Sip of water and see if I can't get rid of these damn hiccups. Hey, bud. You having fun? I have a very good relationship with the Sentinels. I don't understand why people complain about them so much.
Maybe it's your purple top hat.
Maybe it's because you have a great relationship and they treat you with, respect and care, but they don't do that to everybody.
You bougie
That's really
bastard.
the problem. Wad. Clementine, no!
Oh, we found her. Why is she tied up?
I don't know.
Why is she
Laser!
having her mouth muffled? No, you had a bomber
No.
jacket and gold chains. I trusted you.
You're not as clever as you look, little cat. Anyway, nothing personal. Business is business. Aw, Clementine's sweating. Business is money. And I value money more than friendship or camaraderie. They're all yours. No! No, I hate the noise.
Meow.
All cat Roz. That was the name of the achievement. Oh no! Well, this
Well,
is
this is
unfortunate.
awkward.
All right, I'm a resourceful cat.
This is a clever little kitty.
I mean, all cats are geniuses, in my opinion. I'm not biased in any way, shape, or form.
I don't know. I've seen some pretty dumb cats.
I have some pretty dumb cats in my current possession. I love them, but that doesn't mean that sometimes they don't have their blonde moments.
I saw a video that was like there are only 3 types of cats: elegant, beautiful, princess, and the other one was like evil, mean, cruel, and the last one was like head empty, no thoughts. What was the
Kind of
point?
moved it more towards the center.
Can you jump to it again and turn it more?
I wanted to see what this side was. I can jump to the middle on that one. What good does this do me, though?
Yeah, why?
Let's do the other
Can you
side
turn
and
the
see.
lever? Turn the valve? Use your thumbs and turn it.
Nah, that's a no, sir. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know why those words reminded me of this, but I saw apparently Mobius. Morbius.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
So now that we've done this,
Oh. Oh fuck.
go back around and jump to it again. Not from this side, not from this side.
I was trying to just jump that. That's not what I fucking wanted. See, there's barrels down there.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get to the thing at the bottom. All right, so now that's in a good spot. Go around.
Oh,
that's
that way you can jump
Thor?
to the crate. Yeah.
Love and Thunder came out today on Disney Plus.
Oh, was that today?
That was today, and then Morbius came out on Netflix.
Steve says it's Morbin time.
Ha! There we go. That took a second, but we got it figured out. It should look real quick. Oh, right, I don't have B12. I can't look for memories.
Was that Clementine in that cage back there?
That's where I'm gonna have to go. No, that's a different face. But it's real
He's
fucked up.
fucked up. Sentinel.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh Lord,
That guy has no head.
this place is sad. They're mean, mean sentinels. Oh God, this one has no legs. It's really dark if it truly is that their human consciousness are inside these things.
Yeah, the other thing is that they do eventually like deteriorate and die. So like eventually the what remains of human consciousness will putter out too.
Mm-hmm. Ooh! Oh. never mind. Was this just
is
an
not-
easier way to get... Sure
We're
was.
back in here. Okay. It's good to know.
Yeah, we might need that for later on. Who knows?
It's also a good hiding spot. He's coming, he's coming. No, I'm not. You can hide behind this.
Okay, so I'm behind this one. What good does that do me?
I don't know.
Look up at the windows.
Yeah, I see it. I think it's because it's a panel. It's a TV panel,
Mm-hmm.
and it's simulating the sky, but the panel is dying.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a game glitch. I think it's
It's
intentional.
an intentional storyline.
Because it's like the outside sky, but there's no outside sky. It's just dome.
Exactly. I need to get up there.
Oh, you didn't go back behind all that crap over there to the left.
Hey, Clementine!
Clementine's like, what were you, pussyfooting around?
Haha. Key! Got it.
Oh, there's that guy's keys.
Yeah. Well, that was easy enough.
Knocking that thing across the room.
I love when it does that.
It usually does it if it's like something on the edge of a table that you've jumped to.
Mm-hmm.
And it just goes, "Pachoo!"
Shoots the thing off into space. I like the music. It's building up here. Oh, it's so cute. I got it in my mouth.
Yeah, because you can't digitize it. That's really cool. Because B12 had just been digitizing everything.
Yep. This is adorable.
And the jingle jangle.
Huh.
Unlike my money, which folds.
Ah. Hey, Clementine. Now, where's B12? I want to see what memories I can get.
And I'd appreciate it if you talk cat so I can understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow.
How dare you say that about my mother?
Yeah. There's nothing there for you to have twisted. There was just a hole.
She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. Okay, B12.
Where you at, bro? No. Okay. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna hold my breath during this whole scene.
If I had any bits, I would have done gunfire to try to scare you. But I don't have any bits.
Okay, let's see if that helps. Also, I'm a clever cat. I'm a clever cat. Look what I saw and told my friend Clementine about. I was like, meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Thanks. I'll go solve the puzzle. You stay up here, right? No, Clementine's coming with me. Okay.
Insubordinate and churlish.
I love that sound.
I do like that one. What's my other one I love so much? Oh, croissant.
Stop! I could have dropped my croissant. I don't know how to spell croissant off the top of my head.
I know. We have to Google it every time.
Or I can just copy and paste it from the list we have below our thing.
There you go. Oh wow, Steve. Yeah, there's it's not necessarily always up to date, but it is most of them. There it is. His accent at the end sounds like how he says it sounds almost exactly like one of my friends at work.
Lucky it's the Rosas.
Okay, here we go. made it to the other side of the lasers. Still have no B12, so I still can't get memories.
The cat jumps into the laser and dies, and you just hear.
Oh God! Oh, these are mobile lasers.
I see what
It's
you
gonna
need
go
to
to the
do.
yellow line. Okay. There's really not anything I can do because I don't have my B12.
You jump over it.
No, I
Oh,
can
but you
jump
can
to that
the AC
vento.
unit. Steve says, "Good jump, baby. So smart, so brave." No. Well, you singed a couple hairs, but you're all right. You're about to get shot by a laser.
No, it's yellow. We're good. We're good. We're good.
It was definitely red.
Good. It was no, it was never at any point red. It was always yellow. We're fine.
I'm glad how it could be looking right at you with a red laser. You jump in a box and it goes,
It's a very forgiving game. All right, cool.
You know how when they I forget the name of it, but it's they catch wild cats, they spay and neuter them, and then
It's called TNR.
they
Trap,
TNR cats
neuter,
and
return.
they crop the tip of their ear
Mhm.
to mark that they've already done it.
That's whenever one of the things that me and Clayton always look for whenever we're rescuing a cat is have they been TNR'd already? If not, then they're probably coming home with us.
But that's what happened when you hit the lasers. Just cropped your ear. They're
Oh,
pissed
they're
off
on
about something.
yellow because I turned off the security field around
You would think that they would understand where
B12.
the lasers are turned off at, and they would be like, "We need to figure out why the lasers are off."
Go to that spot where they know the laser control is. No, that makes too much sense there, Logan.
You stupid.
All right, so that one goes around the room. And that other one slides around. All right, so we're going to go for it. I don't know that one.
Steve will know it.
Okay, well, I got B12. I guess now I need to get out of here. Oh, I've done a risky thing. Oh, I've
jump
done a
through the
risky
window.
thing.
Should have jumped through the window.
Oh, you're right. That would have been so much easier.
No. Go away. Oh, you also turned off all the security lasers.
That's gonna save me, yeah.
Don't look up.
Don't look left, don't look right. Nope. Don't know exactly where I'm supposed. Oh, she's up there. Oh, so it was going to the right spot. Okay. Now attach this thing to me again.
I don't think I've heard this sound before.
Oh, no touchy.
Oh yes.
I haven't heard that one before.
I remember that. Matt Clayton did that one. That's all Inversion of Groove. Alright.
It'd have been funny if when a vest got put on him, he did the thing where he fell over again.
Yeah. So glad that we're together again, but we're not safe yet. We need to find a way out of here. Can you open that door just for us? Just there? Sure can. Also, real quick. Only one memory available. This one's
I'll
not.
tell you
That
when you're where it is.
Okay. I assume we're getting pretty close to the end of the game if I remember correctly.
I don't
I think.
know. Just keep playing until we beat it.
Jenga
knocked over the-
style, that shit.
You knocked over the bricks and Clementine's like, whoa, 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 whoa.
It's sacrilege.
What style
Alright.
this shit?
What?
You said something style this shit.
Oh. What the fuck was that?
She threw a brick through a window.
Which window? Oh. 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 Okay. I wasn't expecting that. That was all very surprising.
I didn't see her do it, but I was just using context clues. She saw you knock over the bricks. I saw her pick one up, and then you looked away, and I heard a glass smash.
Smart, smart. Sentinels are blocking the way again. They will spot me instantly. Maybe you can try to bait them into those cells and lock them in. Ha!
Oh boy.
Fuck. Save icon at least.
The memory is on the other side of that fence right there.
Do you see that guy on the ground over there? He was rebooted. I don't want to lose my memory. I'm so scared.
But do you see it over there?
No?
It's on the other side of this fence. You're right.
Oh,
Over to
the
the-
kind of greenish thing?
Yeah, that's the memory.
Okay.
So you need to chase you in here. You need to lose it, and then run out and close the gate before it can kill you.
Yep. That's not hard at all. This recovery center has done me the greatest good. My mind is clear and lucid, and I'm an exemplary citizen now. That's depressing.
I don't like that.
Seriously? I'm intentionally trying to get you to see me, and you didn't fall for it.
Meow at it. Whoa. Later, idiot.
Oh, no! It didn't work! It didn't work! It's a very stupid drone!
I don't know. It outsmarted you. Well,
No, I
it didn't
was-
get.
wasn't
It didn't
quick
get
enough.
outsmarted by you.
Be quicker! Be quicker!
It's looking for you. You
Alright,
lost it, so
good.
it's looking.
Whew.
All right, Clementine.
Come on, I need a heads up. Give me a little push right here.
Should probably just open that fence for you.
It wouldn't be near as fun as jumping on her head again. You're boring. Clementine, you suck.
All right, go grab that memory. This will be the last small one.
Yeah.
Only missed 2 of them.
Poor fellow. It seems the Sentinels are ruthless and when it comes to defying them. It's what I feared. They have completely erased him. No more emotions, no more self-awareness, no more memories. Please, let's not get caught. That's sad. Why can I jump up there? Can I jump there? And nope. Oh, come on. Go back up. Go back up there. Oh, hey Pablo. You gonna come out now?
Oh, he's coming out. Pablo's out of there.
Not maybe big. Maybe a little jumping puzzle.
He did come, right? I don't see him.
He's right there. He's at the edge of the gate.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Don't give me any trouble. I only have 758 years left, and then I'm free again. Ha! It's Capone.
Capone.
It's Capone. All right.
So
Do I have
there's
2 rooms?
There's 2 rooms. I think there are 2 sentries.
I think so too. Let's go look at this first.
Make sure they're open before we do this,
That's exactly what I.
because that one is not.
2 doors, 1 room.
Oh, you fucking got him. Nice.
Damn, bitches. Get out the way. Hells yeah.
Pay attention, everyone. This is what an epic gamer looks like.
Oh, hey. Yeah, you won't let me talk. Oh, there you go. What? You did. That was funny. Thanks, Lupin.
I wonder if that's a Lupin the Third reference.
Or it could be a Lupin Harry Potter reference. Thanks, Clementine. Well, that's a dick move, leaving them out there. Real dick move.
They can get out if they want. She didn't walk it. Is that
Look.
fire?
That was exactly what I was supposed to do. Sometimes when you're trying to find the side stuff, you end up finding the main stuff.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
I wonder where the exit is.
This door, it's the only way out of this jail. I think we can open it from that control room over there. We have to find a way to get access to that room, though. Let's look around.
We've been in here before, right?
No, we've never been in the jail before.
Oh. At least we're not fighting Zerks.
Those things are assholes. Oh,
We haven't seen any of those in a while. Hope we don't have to fight anymore.
alright. The nails are sharp. I'm ready for combat.
Yeah, and you left your gland goo on that tree, so everybody knows it's your tree.
Gotta rub your face on it for that to apply.
Oh, I thought it did it out of their paws.
I've never seen that. Oh. Oh. We're in luck. They left the keys in the door. Hop
Idiots.
on the back of the truck. You should be able to jump over the fence to access the secure area. Sure. I understood all that. Hop on the back of the truck. Got it. I was gonna say, you gonna stop in time before you squash me? Lord, Clementine, work on your driving
Hey,
skills.
listen, she's a robot. She calculated everything she needed to know.
Yeah, well, calculate. I may worry, and I may have peed myself a little bit on the back of that thing.
Yeah, well, you're outside, kinda.
The entire area is my pee spots. Cat.
It's a good thing none of these robots have noses, because you're probably making this place real stinky.
I feel like we turned on an alarm we shouldn't have.
Run, 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 run.
Fuck.
She's running away without you!
I'm it down, you bitch! Not fair. Not fair, Clementine. Come on. There we go. Boys. Our dancing boys.
Our little dancing fellas.
What? There's no way we'll all make it with the sentinels on our tail. I can distract them for a little while, but you have to go. The Outsider's Manifesto says we must go outside at any cost. I wrote that. Aw, thanks, Clementine. You're one of us now. It's not that everyone has to get to the outside, but one of us has to. Now go. I'll keep you in my ram, little outsider. Aw. She's gonna sacrifice herself so that I can go home and find my family. Still have no memories in the spot. Battery and subway key still.
The last thing we have is a main memory, so we'll just get it at the end of the chapter.
That's true. We probably have to get through the subway.
Oh, this is where we started, like the very beginning of this area.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
There was a person squatting in here before that just said ... There's the sub. Clayton says, I'll keep you in my RAM is a very nice way for a computer to say I'll remember you.
Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? Alright, so maybe it does all go up here. If I were a battery for subway,
All of this cable.
oh, this is where we came from. Right. Battery. Echo Corporation. Hey, there's the lights I wanted to change.
Subway's a go. We just need to use the keys.
Now I've got power. Please watch
Later,
your
dorks.
hands and feet as the doors are now closing.
I wonder if we could have come in here before we went to Clementine's apartment and started to put the battery in. We couldn't have gone anywhere because we didn't have the keys, but
I don't know if that gate would have been opened. Well, I don't know if they would have kept it open or if the game would have closed it to intentionally not let you get in here. That way you wouldn't be confused, being like, well, I've gotten the power, why can't I do anything else? Control room.
control room. This is spooky.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for somewhere I can jump up so I can look out the windows and it's not hitting me. Enjoy the world's safest city, Walled City number 99.
A robot.
Hello, how may I help you?
Helper 477.
That's what they were before they put human consciousnesses into them. Everything looks
They got hot sauces in their vending machines.
juices, power.
R. That one just says R.
Arr. Well, it's very clean.
Rare. That one's a little fucked up.
Yeah, that one's a little fucked up. That's the last memory somewhere in here then. Greetings, inhabitant of Walled City 99.
Thanks.
Clearly your wall's fucked up because... Maybe not. I am currently painting this area. Please be careful of the wet paint. Have a nice day. Paint? Wet paint, you say? Where's the wet paint? Just the wall?
It's on the table.
Aw. Love how pristine this place looks.
It's really creepy.
City sealed. Oh, I don't. Greetings, inhabitant of Walled City 99. This door leading to the surface is currently locked due to confinement procedures. Please refer to any certified engineer inside the control room if you have any questions. Have a nice day.
I don't like it when they don't like have a personality. They're creepy.
How dare you be boring? How may I help you? I want to buy. What to buy?
With what money?
My paws.
Crime is legal when you're a cat.
Hey, look!
Oh yeah.
That's the slums and everything
Look at that
we were
Zerk.
in.
Look at that Zerk infestation right there in that middle part.
Oh, yeah. Gross. My current task is to clean the window. Please refer to me certified. Okay, gotta go talk to the control room still. Okay. There's the control room. The city has been sealed for your safety. Please refer to any certified engineer inside the control room if you have any questions. Have a nice day.
Are there gonna be people in here?
I don't. That would be very, very weird. How would they have survived? The control room is closed by some sort of security protocol. It says that only humans are authorized to enter. It also says that I'm not considered human. That's offensive security protocol. Maybe if we work together, we can open this passageway. Well, I cannot hit Y on that.
Why not?
It's a good question. I don't have an answer. Ah, I have an answer.
Oh. One of the Gonk droids. This way, kind sir.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, he parked himself right where he needed to be.
Sure did.
Still can't Y on it.
Still can't Y on it.
I wonder if these robots are keeping that 2 billion year old fire extinguisher fully charged.
Oh Lord, help us if they are. Yeah, it's definitely not.
Can you jump to the top?
No, I don't even have any option to go anywhere else on it.
Go inspect
down.
the panel again. 'Cause it said inspect.
Oh. Okay, good call.
Alright then.
I guess because it needs both of us to do, him to be doing hacking over there and me to cut the wires with the claws. I don't think I timed it quick enough.
Yeah, you're too
Here we
slow. You're too slow.
Well, now we know what we're supposed to be doing, so. Yeah! The powers of the nails! Alright, that's first door open. Second door open.
Alright, we're in the control room.
This is the control room for the entire city. They controlled everything from here, and it's empty. I remember hating them so much. They had everything. Clean space, limitless power, freedom to move. Little good it did them. The plague. I remember now. Everyone was dying, and they thought they were above it all. They did nothing to help us. Oh, this is sad. I watched my family die. I felt helpless. I couldn't do anything to save them. But I can still help you. We can still go outside together. I will carry the memories of humanity and the people I loved. So he's just gonna come hang out with me and my cat family. 92% on the memories. So close.
He's gonna apes together strong with us with the cats.
Heaps together? What the fuck does that mean?
From Tarzan. Apes together strong.
I don't remember that line from Tarzan. I do remember knocking over. It could be, I just don't remember.
Apes together. It's not from Tarzan. It's from Planet of the Apes.
That's why I've never heard it then, because I've never watched any of those. This is it, the main computer.
Computer.
According to the mainframe, no one has been here for years. The whole city is stuck in a lockdown cycle from long ago. If we disable it, we should be able to leave. We'll need to bring the rest of the systems online. These computers hold the data we need. We need to turn them on. While you do that, I'll look for passwords and encrypted keys to get into the system.
Why don't we turn them off and then back on?
That always fixes everything.
So we need to find the on switch? Oh, I guess we're
I
finding
think I just have
turning
to-
them on.
Yeah, I just have to walk over the keyboards. But I can't walk over.
You can't walk over them again or they'll turn off.
Correct.
But it looks like it's just the keyboards though.
Yeah.
Like you can walk in that space in the middle.
No, I didn't say. Okay. There we go. It worked! Good job, my friend. I found it. I know how to open the city.
You know, it'd be funny if all of this time this cat was not doing any of that like consciously, and it was just kind of doing cat stuff and happened to be doing all of this stuff just by chance.
By just happenstance. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that. That's funny.
it just happens to walk around and turn on all the computers, and it just happened to go grab the keys and.
Yeah, that's good. No, something's off here. Wait, maybe there's a way around it. That's not good. There, that's the workstation to open the city. There are several layers of security preventing us from using it. Now we need to do what we do best. Me, I'll hack the machines, and you destroy stuff.
All right. That's my favorite thing to do as a cat.
What am I supposed to destroy?
We gotta go to the little lock symbols and break stuff. Wonk.
Ah. One done. Where else can I scratch and break stuff?
There was a symbol on that computer back there you were just looking at. And there was wires coming out of it going into this thing to the right.
Cat that's good with their toesies, that's for sure.
Alright, there should be one more. I think that's where we need to go in the last place. Like after we do all three of them, we come back here.
Okay.
There it
Then it's
is.
gotta be this one. That was cute. Oh, now he
Oh,
has
we need to hack the computers after we turn them blue.
The system is taking more than I expected. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, we've got to keep going. I'm glad I waited to fucking hack until... Maybe hack didn't show up even until we had scratched all of them, you know?
I don't know.
It's if they're going to start showing up enemies, it would be very difficult to do both.
He's smoking a lot.
He's going to die.
He better not.
I think this little body's done for. It's okay. I'll be alright. Just carry me to the workstation. We can disable that alarm. What'd I tell you?
They really gonna kill off our little guy?
I don't know. That's it. We're safe. Listen, I have something to tell you. I knew the power required to disable the city's central control system would be immense, more than this little drone body could handle. But with the security now disabled, I can take control of the system and open the city. Overriding it could destroy my software. But I made that choice when I hooked into that first computer and the consequences it could bring. I'm sorry we won't see the outside together. I thought I needed to carry on the memories of humanity, to hold on to the past. But I see a future in the companions, and you. Here, let me take that off of you. You were my
You
friend.
see the badges stay.
The very best I could have asked for. No, I didn't. Thank you.
Why didn't we figure out a way to move him to a different body?
Oh my god, this is the part that makes me cry. Not B12 saying goodbye, but the cat being sad about it. Oh, don't do it! Don't do it! No! No, no!
You know, when I went on doesthedogdie.com to find out if the cat died, they didn't say anything about this. So that UV lamp popped the Zerks. What's this thing gonna do to him? The fucking sun.
Oh yeah, maybe it'll... Hey,
Oh,
we're about to
gonna find
find out. Now all the companions can come out too.
Yep, they're just dead. We wiped out the Zerk population.
Why'd they shut
What?
up?
Maybe their job is done now that the city's open.
Maybe. Oh, stop it.
I think you could probably move.
My controller is buzzing like fucking crazy.
Yeah, the dome is opening.
Is it going to do it the entire time? It's at 32, 33%.
Can you look at the window?
Oh, so you can stay here and cuddle with him.
I want to see the dome move.
Oh, I just want to go cuddle with my cats now.
Whoa.
It's slowly opening. Rust.
Look at all the
and
crud sitting on the
stuff.
top of it just falling in.
Yeah, after billions of years, there's no way those doors would still open. There would be so much debris on top of it, and God knows what.
I don't know, those helpers that didn't gain human consciousness, they probably kept it lubed up and ready to go.
Yep. But I mean, on the outside, like, over time, nature would have taken its course.
Oh, yeah. No, they're pretty thick. What's it doing now? Oh, it's still...
It's still opening. God, it's sad. Oh, it's sad. Making me sad. Oh, the cuddles that's going to be happening in the house tonight.
Oh, and the little walls coming up to cover them. Now the dome is a hole.
Did he open?
So let's look at the city now
Oh,
that the sun's
wow.
shining down on it.
Yeah, there's still some webbing from them, but
I don't know. The UV lamp didn't affect the eyeballs on the walls.
mhm.
It was also down in the sewers.
Yeah, so
So does the sun affect the eyeballs? Yeah, it killed the little like head crab guys, but like the webbing and the eyeball critters. I hope they make DLC for this game.
it's an interesting concept. I don't know if they will though.
Because I feel like we're right at the end of the game because
Oh, we are.
it's like the memories are full.
Yeah,
done
we
everything.
definitely are. Oh, let's go find my family.
Look how mossy this place is.
Birds, butterflies.
And the cats are waiting for us at the top of the stairs.
Oh, you're so cute.
That's it?
Yep.
We don't even know if he meets his family again?
Nope.
Oh,
Did you
Viv.
see that little? Did you see that little spark on the left side?
Yeah.
So maybe that was insinuating maybe that B12 was back in the system.
He's
Like they
back in the
left the-
network.
Exactly.
He hated it in there, though.
Maybe you could get a companion to help build something for him. It's kind of sad that it doesn't show him, the cat, reuniting with family, though. But it's realistic.
We should get DLC for this game called Cat Reunite, and it reunites us with our family. And you can play as the 4 different cats to solve puzzles.
Hurts my heart. Hurts my
That was a
heart.
good game.
It is a very cute game. Definitely hurts my heart. So while we're watching credits, I might as well put this out there so that I can say it and it's done. I did a thing, Logan.
Oh no.
Yeah.
7th cat.
I did a thing.
7th cat.
2 weeks ago, I did a thing.
7th cat.
And today was my last day at my job.
What?
So, yeah, I quit my job.
Are you looking for a new job?
Yeah, I will. But for a hot minute, I'm just going to kind of sit back and I can't remember what Sergio called it, like fun employment. Whenever he did this before, we were talking about it in chat not too long ago. Yeah, I'm gonna make Clayton the breadwinner, as he put it, and I'm going to be one of those lazy millennials and loaf off society, all that.
Was
stuff
today
he's
your last day
talking about
at your
today.
job?
Yeah, today was my last day at my job.
Wow, dude, that's awesome.
It's a lot. I'm not particularly happy about it yet. I'm not particularly sad about it. I'm just kind of in a shitty position, like feelings right now about the whole thing. But I couldn't do it anymore. It was too bad. It was too toxic, and
you shouldn't do a job that you hate. I've always said that.
If it was just a job that I hated, it would be one thing I could handle that. It was a job that was mentally unhealthy for me. So, yeah. I am no longer working in the insurance industry. And I may not work in insurance industry anymore. We'll see. Like I said, we're going to take a hot second here and
Reassess
and enjoy try to enjoy not doing, work after work after work and going a million miles an hour doing stuff and let my brain kind of recuperate and stuff like that. And I say that with literally I've got a notebook over here with 3 columns of shit to do.
Well, that's awesome. I think it sounds like you really needed to do this, so I'm happy for you.
Yeah, it's weird. I've never not had a job. I literally graduated college with the job already lined up and have never not had a job.
Shit.
So
I got a job when I turned 18, and then I had 2 months where I was unemployed on unemployment, and then I've had jobs since then.
Clayton did it whenever we moved here, and we were talking about it today. He enjoyed that time, so I'm hoping to enjoy the time.
Do it, enjoy it.
So who knows? Maybe there'll be more stuff on my Instagram, and like I've been talking about a little bit, I may do a cat Instagram because I'm gonna be at home loving on my cat, taking pictures all the time because
I'm still
fucking do.
I'm still in favor of doodles, dudes.
That's what it was. I was trying to remember what it was earlier. So. Yeah. So that's one thing off my chest that I've been having to keep under wraps. So it makes me feel a little bit better too, because I hate keeping secrets about myself, and I'm waiting for myself to slip up. So.
But also 7th cat.
I mean, I've got a 7th cat in this game.
Oh, there you go. and his 3 brothers and sisters.
Right. It's 3 brothers. Yeah, 3 brothers and 1, 2, 3 sisters. Yeah. I had
Not
to count.
including sister.
Not including sister. All right. Well, we've actually finished 2 games this week. Me and Clayton finished It Takes Two on Tuesday.
Oh,
and
awesome.
Finished Stray tonight. So next
Clayton
week
and I did
we
not
start
finish
some new
Abduction yet.
Fuck no.
So are you going to finish Yakuza tomorrow?
No, God, no. No, not even close.
What?
Are you kidding?
Come on, you're going to finish the whole thing. I bet you can do it.
No. No.
You have to beat
Definitely
game
can't.
time. Hang time. You have to beat hang time.
That's what Clayton was like. They're just starting on Kiwami, and I was like, damn.
Yeah, but they're marathoning it. Like, they're playing all of them at once. Is that a tail? No, that's the cat. He's going to turn around and spook us.
Stare at you in the face. No, we're not going to finish off. But we will be back tomorrow night at playing Yakuza with me and Clay at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. But until then, if you want to know more about what we're going to be playing during the weeks, make sure you follow us on Twitter and join our Discord. And hit up our Instagram for behind-the-scenes content. And go to our website, carpeboredom.com, to get information for all of those places, get links to all of those places, and check out our 2 podcasts. We had a new episode drop on Monday of the CB podcast. Again, tomorrow, Yakuza Kiwami 2 with me and Clayton. So we will make sure you come back tomorrow night for that. But until then, have a good night.
Good night.
Did he do the happy birthday thing again? I missed it.
He did. He did the happy birthday thing.